Joe. Crazy Joe. Yeah, I'm Crazy Joe. I be running through the snow. Got no pants, got no shirt, got no money.
Good morning. Welcome back to Crazy Joe's Concession Stand. I'm Crazy Joe. Today we are going to talk about Captain America Brave New World. New Captain America movie in theaters now. It's done quite well for itself this weekend. It crossed $100 million at the box office. Very good opening. And I've seen the movie twice now. This movie's been getting terrible reviews. And I think this movie is proof positive that we as superhero fans have gotten spoiled. And I say that because if we're going to be giving this movie, if we're going to be trashing a movie like this, then we must really have it good. We must really have it good because this is a solid film. This is a solid film. I remember the days when we got genuinely bad superhero movies. Movies like the first Wolverine, where he had those cartoon claws. Oh my God, that was awful. Oh, the 2009 Wolverine movie where Deadpool's mouth got sewn shut. That was a bad superhero movie. Elektra with Jennifer Garner. That was a bad superhero movie. Ghost Rider, which I do like, but for all the wrong reasons. It's kind of got like a guilty pleasure so bad it's good for me. I always say Ghost Rider, the key to enjoying Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage is pretend you're watching an Elvis movie. It's an Elvis movie where Elvis turns into a superhero. That's the key. If you watch it in that respect, it's a fun movie, but it's not a good movie. Superman 4, Batman and Robin. These are bad superhero movies. If we are going to get a movie like Captain America Brave New World and then complain that this isn't good, we really must have it great. Because this is a solid film. One thing that I know is really sticking in people's craw, as the kids say. Did the kids say that? Did the kids say that? I don't know. I'm not a kid. I'm old. What do I know? But one thing that seems to be getting people is that this is a sequel to The Incredible Hulk. Full on, this is a sequel to The Incredible Hulk. If you haven't watched 2008's Incredible Hulk in a while and you're going to go see Brave New World, go watch Hulk first. The 08 version. Incredible Hulk with Ed Norton. Not the one with, oh God, I'm blanking on his name. Eric Bana. Don't watch the one with Eric Bana. The one with Ed Norton. Watch that again before. If make sure that's fresh in your mind. This is an all-out sequel to that film, and that's kind of bothering people. People are like, "Why is it Captain America: Brave New World? This should be the Incredible Hulk: Brave New World." Well, I don't know what to tell you. If that's going to bother you, that's going to bother you. Maybe that's a fair criticism, but I'm just taking the movie as what it is. I'm not taking it for what it isn't or what I want it to be. I'm taking it for what it is and reviewing it for what it is. And for what it is, I really enjoyed it. I mean, it does bring back characters that we haven't seen in 17 years since The Incredible Hulk. It does tie up some loose ends left over from that film and other films like The Eternals. And it is a wonderful story about, can a person change? Can a person change who they are? One problem that a lot of people don't like is that story arc is not Captain America's story arc, but General Thunderbolt Ross, played by Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford is essentially the main character in this film. Despite the fact it being called Captain America, this is really Thunderbolt Ross's story. And I think it's well told. I think they do a really good job exploring Thunderbolt Ross, who he is, the mistakes he's made in the past, and can he change? Is he capable of change? Will people accept him? The changes that he wants to make. Will people especially his daughter? Can his daughter forgive him, or is it too late? It explores those kind of questions, and I think it does a pretty good job. Harrison Ford's great in this movie. He gives a terrific performance. Like, this is one of his best performances in years. He's great on the TV show Shrinking. I really like Shrinking. It was great seeing him as Indiana Jones again last year. But this is one of his best performances in a very long time. He really brings it in this film. Anthony Mackie's good as well. Giancarlo Esposito's fine, playing the same kind of role he always plays. Can that guy ever play a nice guy? Can we get him as somebody's lovable dad or uncle or something. I don't know. I think poor guy's getting typecast. It is a political movie. I think it's a political movie that came out at the right time. I think where we are in the country right now, this movie has things to say. And there's a lot of good action. The trailers make it very clear. So this is no spoiler. It's all over the trailers. The trailers make it very clear that the Red Hulk is in this film. Some people feel that should have been saved as a spoiler. I don't necessarily agree. Everybody knows, everyone who knows the comics knows that Thunderbolt Ross turns into the Red Hulk. So I think if they had tried to keep this a secret, it still would have been seen coming a million miles away. The Captain America Hulk fight is great. The Captain America, the opening fight scene is great. There's a great aerial battle over the Celestial Island, the Celestial from the movie The Eternals that's coming out of the ocean. That's revisited, and there's this great battle scene. So there's good action here, and I think overall there's just a good story. It's got a good story to tell. People not liking this movie, baffling. Baffling. Is this the worst MCU movie? Hell no. Hell no. I can name a bunch of MCU movies that are bottom tier, and this isn't one of them. Black Panther 2. That's a bad movie. Eternals. That's a bad movie. Thor: The Dark World. Entertaining, but not great. You know, this is the lower tier of MCU. Captain America: Brave New World. I'd say mid-tier. This is definitely mid-tier. Now, I did have one friend say this movie shouldn't be mid-tier. It should be above average. He claims with the resources at Marvel's disposal, the money they have, the talent that they have working for them, they should not release anything that isn't above average. With all respect to him, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, because not everything can be above average. For one thing, if everything's above average becomes average. Like that becomes the new baseline for average. You literally can't have everything be above average, or the words above average lose all meaning. It's ridiculous. There's nothing wrong with average. Average is okay. It's below average you want to avoid. You want to avoid bad. You want to avoid not good. But average, that's okay. They can't all be above average. Like, that's just such a ridiculous concept. Like I said, above average becomes average if everything's above average. It's like having a medium and a large soda but no small. Well, if you have a medium and a large and no small, then the medium is your small. That's just the way it is. All right, everybody, I'm going to recommend Captain America: Brave New World. I've seen it twice. I would sit through this again. I really enjoyed this film. Is it the best Marvel movie? No. Is it the worst Marvel movie? No. Is it the best Captain America movie? No, it's probably the fourth best Captain America movie. But that's okay. I like this. All right, everybody. High five for me on Captain America: Brave New World. Keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open it, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander adamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. I know we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.